If you or a loved one are struggling with type 2 diabetes, you should visit the link in the description below. This clinically proven, drug-free program lowers blood sugar to a normal level and can completely reverse type 2 diabetes within just a few weeks. Here's today's video.
The question, what is the best diet for type 2 diabetes? Answer by Benny Jacoby. Type 2 diabetes is caused by intramyosite triglyceride toxicity that inhibits insulin receptor signaling that would normally allow cells to uptake glucose. This response is blunted in type 2 diabetics. As glucose uptake by cells is reduced, the blood glucose level rises. This increase in blood glucose concentration forces the glycation of many vital enzymes and other compounds, which reduces their function or completely inactivates them. Thus, the body ceases to function normally and properly. Elevated blood glucose is the sign of the disease. It is not the cause. The cause needs to be addressed to effect a cure. The best way to do this is with a diet that is non-fat and non-lipogenic. The most effective diet practice is a raw, whole food, plant-based diet. This must be done under the supervision of a healthcare professional that is an expert in diabetes management, because if a patient's blood glucose level drops too low, then the patient can die. A whole video on this subject is available. You can see real patients completely reverse their diabetes. It even includes a young patient with latent autoimmune diabetes of adults, that is cured, and a type I diabetic that drastically reduces his insulin requirements, which is good, because type I diabetics using a lot of insulin can create their own type 2 diabetes as well, such that they suffer from both type I and type 2 diabetes. Enough of my monologue. Enjoy the video. Answer by Letitia Brown. A new study suggests that a few glasses of wine a week may help protect against type 2 diabetes. This isn't the first study to find a link between drinking moderately, having up to 7 drinks a week for women and up to 14 drinks a week for men, and a reduced diabetes risk, compared to not drinking at all. Heavy drinking, however, is known to increase the risk of diabetes. The people who had the lowest risk for diabetes were those who drank alcohol at moderate and slightly more than moderate levels. Men who drank 14 drinks a week had a 43% lower risk of diabetes than men who did not drink at all. Women who drank 9 drinks a week had a 58% reduced risk. Wine seemed to have a special edge. This study, and previous ones, found that moderate to high intake of wine was associated with lower diabetes risk, possibly because the polyphenol compounds in red wine may help manage blood sugar. The authors wrote, moderate consumption of beer was also linked to lower diabetes risk for men in the study, but not for women. The researchers say that may be because not enough women in their sample reported drinking beer to show a strong association. Most drank wine. As for spirits, the researchers found no association with diabetes risk in men, but women who had at least 7 hard liquor drinks per week had an 83% increased risk of diabetes compared to those who had less than 1. These results are also uncertain, says Tolstrup, since fewer people in the study reported drinking spirits regularly. Dr. Ronald Tamler, medical director at the Mount Sinai Clinical Diabetes Institute, was not involved in the new study, but says it confirms observations from previous research. He also recommends drinking in moderation, up to 1 drink a day for women and 2 drinks a day for men. He said in an email, "My patients are happy when they confess that they have a glass of wine with dinner, and I tell them they should feel free to continue their evening routine," Tamler says. However, I do not advise patients to start drinking just to reduce risk of developing diabetes. Tamler also points out that the study focused on people developing a new diagnosis of diabetes. Once somebody has diabetes, different forms of alcohol can have very different effects, he says. Beer may increase blood sugar levels, carbs, while hard liquor may lead to dangerously low glucose levels. Is it helpful? Answer by Ronald Vincent. Type 2 diabetes BFRTH Mr. Common Kind, accounting FR-NINA FTN American case usually begins a person's cells BM insulin resistant, RLBLT process insulin signals. LNGTHBD and make new insulin T overcome TH resistance, blood glucose levels remain normal. Eventually, however, TH pancreas can't produce new insulin T overcome T resistance, NDTH problem BM a deficiency in insulin. Even thug insulin levels M till B higher THN normal. TH amount jud is a new TK blood glucose levels within a NRML range. TH longer a person H diabetes, TH Mr. Liquid I THT insufficient insulin I TH UF high blood glucose levels. WHN type 2 diabetes I first diagnosed, MN people and controlled their glucose, B making ND maintaining HNG and third eating ND physical activity. But diabetes I a progressive disease, VR time, lifestyle HNG and DTB combined with medications, a diabetes pilsan, eventually FR many, insulin. WHNM people with diabetes reach T point, DHM blame themselves, R feel if they failed. In fact, diabetes progression isn't anyone's fault, but RTH result F inheriting beta cells THT fail VR time. TKTH beta cells working longer, it's important TK blood glucose levels NRML-IBL-BWH-TBR means necessary. Eating a healthy diet helps. People with type 2 diabetes need to follow a different type of plan. A treatment plan, also called a diabetes management plan, helps them manage their diabetes and stay healthy and active. Anyone willing to follow can have it here. Control your blood sugar level.